Hello guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you are a subscriber, keep on doing that great work by sharing the contents far and wide. This one is a little bit different, guys, due to the fact that it's a little early for you guys, but I had to do it because it's information coming in. First thing I want to know if you guys are hearing me well, because I've adjusted the mic what you guys said you wanted. So that's something that we have to check out. So if you're hearing me well, let me know, because I can't hear it. So I don't know if it's coming through. So let me know early if you're hearing me. So anyways, the first thing we ask there, because we had a conversation the other day with Bonisha. We are saying she's the best striker, and we had a list came out of the best 11 coming from FIFA. All right, so we wanted to ask you, was Bonisha snubbed? We're going to go through all the individuals, but I want to make sure you guys are hearing me early. All right, so as you come in, make sure to smash the like button, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the Imaxit experience. All right, so today we're going to be going through the U20 Concacaf championship. All right, let me know if you guys are hearing me. That is the important thing. Are you hearing me? Let me know. Just type yes, you're hearing me loud and clear. That is the one thing we wanted to chop up. And this video will go like maybe maximum 30 minutes due to the fact that we have an extreme coming right after the content crack. We have that coming right after. So let me know if you're hearing me well. All right. All right. So our Island Card said yes, he's hearing us. All right. So anyway, all right. That is very good. Beautiful. So that means we will be keeping this mic set up right here until we get everything organized. All right, thank you, Corbar, for being here. Island Card and Joseph, massive respect. So anyways, was Bonisha snubbed? Let me go through that fast enough, and then we can come back for it. All right, so we had the best 11 listing released. All right, hope you guys know the players, because the last time you guys said she's the best in the world. So we had a listing that we're going to show you first before we get anywhere, before we get into the details of where and what's at stake for the competition in terms of the CONCACAF Championship U20s. All right, yes, and if Jamaica is prepared. So anyways, this is the FIFA Professional World 11. All right, so we have Edla in goal. Let me know if you don't know the players, you go and check them out. All right, RDN TV, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Everyone that turned up early, I know it's early for you guys. I've normally started the content crack 2 o'clock, which I'm going to be starting at 2 o'clock, but I wanted to do this because it's the girls them, and we want to always support the girls. You know, I've always covered the girls content, always. So this is something that I am happy to do. Yes. All right. Yes. Let me just share it so people can get it. All right. So McGregor, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. RDN TV said, Ireland Card says, Bonisha work so hard to be where she is right now. And that's a fact. All right. So you're not... let me go through it. So Edla in goal. Look her up. I don't think it's a problem. I think she's definitely one of the best keepers, at least from last season. So she deserved to be there. Bronze, you know Bronze, she comes from England. And she's a solid player. She's energetic. Her overlapper runs them that not normal. She have good crossing on her. She have a good free kick. She's a threat in the box, and she can defend. So definitely she is one of the best players in the world, no doubt. Renard deserved to be there. Williamson deserved to be there because they have done well. And Leon deserved to be there so far. All right, so the back four, I had no problem with the back four. In midfield, you have Walsh. Walsh broke out. At the start, people was actually even on my website, people was actually questioning how good this girl is. All right. And I said, I don't, because they were trying to compare the Jamaican defensive midfielder with her. And I said, I don't think it's a comparison. This girl is very good. And I thought that after the Euros, she really changed that perception from people. Yes, about how good she is. All right. Because she did deliver. All right. She did deliver 1000%. All right. So while she made it, kudos. I don't think we have no problem. Putelas, she was the best player in the world. So it's not hard to put her in the best 11. So if she's the best player in the world, more than likely she would have gotten the best player in the world position, and she got the best player in the world position. So I think that's a no-brainer. She's the only player on the list that you couldn't question about. All right. Oberdorf, she deserves her placement as well. I don't see any problem with she having her spot. I think that midfield three picks itself. Maybe you could have put in out and out attacking midfielder, but put a Lassie have as the attacking midfielder. So you can't put anybody else there. All right, so I think this front midfield three is perfect. All right, so the problem now is that people would have inside Jamaica, because obviously they never really watched the entire. That's why when we had the conversation, I asked them, all right, so they said she fits every team. So are you thinking that she was snubbed? Because remember, you have Caicedo and those girls doing good, but obviously they are only doing good in certain competition. Caicedo have not made the big jump as yet. You had my friend, which are from 80, she's doing incredible well. She did well last year in a capable league. She did well in the FIFA parts, but I don't think the region had so much consistent games to put her up there with all of the topper level players. That's Dumani. Dumani is very, very talented, but she played well in FIFA competitions and also in registered leagues. But I don't believe that she had the overall season package to match that. All right, yes. And then up front now you have Kerr. Sam Kerr. She comes from Chelsea. She plays for Australia. All right. If you don't know her, all right. Yes. What say you about her? What say you about her? You think that she don't deserve to be there because you said you guys told me that you think she's better than Bonisha is better than her. All right. So that's where the snub argument came from, due to the fact that you guys said she's better than her, and I said no, I don't think Bonisha is above Sam Kerr. I don't, but obviously we are basing it off a season, all right. But I thought that she is always solid. She got all the accolades this last year to this year, so it's tough. Where I would have a conversation was in the Morgan position. The Morgan position, that's where I would have had the conversation. But really and truly, could we really say Bonisha performed better than Morgan this year? It's a tough one, because you can't. We have to just put Betmead aside. You have to just take her out, because she might be the best forward in this lineup right now. All right, Grosso and those girls performed well. All right, but Betmead alone you can put by herself. I think she takes up that spot by herself. So she's the only one at the front right now that I would say no one can challenge. She deserves her spot 100%. Blackstenius, she is at Arsenal now, right? She had a good season via Euros, FIFA competitions, and also club competitions. But Betmead, I would not put her over Betmead. Betmead is a very good quality player, very, very good quality player. So she is the only one I can say. Nobody can take her spot. But remember, guys, Sam Kerr, they put her over the right-hand side. You have United States players that are doing exceptionally well and never even got that on the list. All right, and they have performed way better than anybody in FIFA competitions, mainly that, which is the country's competitions. All right, they performed so good in those competitions. So it's gonna be tough for me to put in this lineup. The fact that she have our name in this conversation, I think that's a bonus. I think that's a bonus, because these are some of the best footballers in the world. All right, and last year you couldn't say Shaw was one of the best footballers in the world. She was waiting for an opportunity, because you had White in front of her, so she was waiting for an opportunity. No, she got that opportunity. She's showcasing what she can do with that opportunity. All right, yes. So let me go to the comment section. I want to hear from you guys. All right, I want to hear from you guys. Palomo, how are you doing? Big up yourself. Tyrell, big up yourself. Osh Puppy, big up yourself. Remember, guys, we're going to have our content crack after this. I just decided that I'm going to do this video separate, because I want to make sure we put the girls' football in the light, because we have always covered it. We made a complete channel for ladies football. So you know that we don't out here just talking about a player. We know about the football, because we check it every single time. All right, you have a lot of wingers that you could have put there instead of Sam Kerr. A lot. All right, a few of them have the United States team. You have Caicedo playing ridiculous this year. You had Dumani playing very good this year as well, and she's out on the wing side as well and attacking midfielder. She's not naturally the central forward, but those two other positions. All right, yes. So it's tough, but would you consider she being snubbed? And remember, this is now present scores and from last season, so that's what they took in consideration. That's why you saw so much English players made the list, because they just won the Euros and they are performing in England as well. All right, so that's the reason and the way they came up with all of this detailing. So let me know in the comment section. Paloma said Bonishaw good, but please, Sam Kerr, Alex and Bet are better. Hopefully she can make it next year. All right. So Paloma saying it say yeah. All right. Danica said Bonnie was not snub. Hopefully she gets nominated next year. I love that. Wow. I thought people would have come here. So I thought people would have come here and said, I was expecting more snubbed, because that's what the conversation people was actually giving me. But everyone being realistic and saying that she was not snubbed because these are very good players. All right. I respect that. I don't know what I did over the last 3 days, but I'm getting all people that actually watching the sport and giving me some honest reaction. I love it. And maybe I need to start doing this a little bit more. All right, run the show organized. Big up, Paloma and Danica. All right, Bonnie performed better than Morgan. Morgan is based on popularity. All right, so would you say over the entire season? All right, so what we're gonna try and do, we're gonna try and get all of them season, like for club and country, over the calendar year. All right, before this came out. All right, we're gonna check when voting stopped, so we can deal with it more accurate. All right. Alex Morgan win World Cup back to back, so that's the reason they are no, but Alex Morgan performing she performed better than Bonnie in the championship by a country mile. In the championship by a country mile. So you wouldn't say that. You would say because Bonnie scored a lot of Jamaica's goals, she performed better than Bonnie performed better than her. Let me know, all right? Because this is a tough one, guys. This is a reasoning out. You have to get into the conversation, all right? This is a reason out one. All right, Roderick Sharp said, Island Card says, Sam Kerr is not even a winger. I know, but Bonnie Shaw ain't a winger either. So that's why we said Morgan was the only one. You get me? I think maybe they never wanted to put too much English players in it, so that's why they tried to find a way to put Kerr in it. I remember Kerr was the face of the football this year, so it was hard to not put her on the list. All right. Mead win the Euro with England last year, and right now Bonisha is performing way better than her. And she is leading goal scorer in the WSL. Would you not consider positions that people plays to determine how good they're playing? So you look at creativity from Mead, Bonisha. You look at goal scoring. Mead not creating enough. I think she's creating and scoring as well. So I don't know how to put it for you. All right. Roderick Sharp said the baddest woman striker in the WSL can't get look over. No, she can't get look over, but we have to be honest to ourselves. We have to know when the voting came in. So we want people to give their take. All right. I want people to give their take. All right. Bonnie Shaw is rated the current third best striker in the world. All right. So that simply means by that logic, she should not be on this then. Because you only have one striker, all right? Kerr is a striker as well. So if she ranked third in the world, they put two strikers in the front three ahead of her, all right? Sophia Smith, yes, I thought that Sophia Smith would have been on this. I thought that Sophia Smith would have been on this because she had a very good season. And I don't hear people talking about that. Sophia Smith should have been on it, all right? I think Sophia Smith should have been on it over Sam Kerr. I'm very sorry. You know, obviously she's a big baller and she always does well. But I just believe that Sophia Smith had a wonderful qualifiers. And also the tours that they had overseas, she was definitely one of the better players them for United States. Obviously, United States tours never went well. This one went better than previous, but that's how it is. So I would say that. All right. But the fact that she's in the conversation showcase how far she go, because I put her in that conversation, to be honest. At least I would say I would consider her. I don't know if she's a top three in the world, Kevin Williams. I don't know about that. I would have to do more research. I don't know. Oh, I can't do current because last year she was not the top three. I don't even think she made the top 10. If she made the top 10, she just made the top 10. So I don't know which metric you're using to say she's the best right now. I think on form, yes, she is the best. But on form, unformed does not necessarily means she's the best overall striker. You have to look at a lot more things because people have purple patches overall, and purple patches might not last for the entire year, and it's a calendar year. So what if our next person started out slow and Bonisha had her period? No, they have to take it at the calendar year because the next person could come along and do better than her in the final parts. Sam Kerr will finish strong this year and then still finish with more goals than Bonisha. You couldn't say that Bonisha had a better year than her because Sam Kerr is still scoring today. You understand me? So she's scoring, but not as the rate as how Bonisha is scoring. But maybe at the end, she tally up and the start score 5, 6. Because sometimes it's how your team gelling and sinking at that time cause the problem. So you see where I'm trying to get it to, guys. All right. So I hope you understood. All right. But no, at this point, Bonisha definitely one of the best strikers in the world on current form. We can give her that, but we don't know if it's going to end that way. We hope it end that way, and then definitely she would have to be in this listing next year. All right. I would have picked Rosso and Katarina over Sam Kerr. All right. All right, so a lot of people you would have put over her. So JD, you look at players that create and score goal. Bonisha do that in the WSL. Yes, but I've just said to you, you said Mead in it and Mead not playing well. But it's a calendar here. And Mead, I don't think Bonisha outperformed Mead in the calendar here. So it's going to be hard for she to be winning the way again, playing at a higher level than Bonisha. Because the Concacaf ain't no high level as the European League. I saw Germany. I saw Sweden. I saw Spain. Double. We saw Spain against Jamaica. So, and those girls went out and win against those girls. And they literally... Mead is currently injured, but we're talking about why she made it. It's not because she injured. No, she made it based off what she did over the calendar season. And I thought Bonisha was not nowhere near her. She was one of the best England player, island card. So it's hard for me to match Bonisha with her calendar year because she did well in the Euros, well in the qualifiers for England, well. All right, she was one of their top performer playing in an astronomically harder region because really and truly, even though we got 6 qualified teams, I don't necessarily think that we are comparable to Europe. Europe teams are not normal. Look at that. England beat Spain. Spain hold Jamaica. Spain C team hold Jamaica. Jamaica solid team. Maybe a few other pieces need to add to it, and Jamaica never in the game, none at all. Spain dominated Jamaica. It could have been 5-6, even though we were working on a few things. England beat that team. Mead was one of the best players on the park as well. You understand me? So we have to look at those things. They played France. France was one of the best teams in the world. They played Germany, one of the best teams in the world. Sweden, one of the best teams in the world. England, United States, that dominate us, one of the best teams in the world. And she stood out in all of those games in the calendar year. So we cannot just look at it. That's why I said it's a calendar year. So Bonisha did well last year, both Confed and also in the league. But remember, this is left for the best 11 players in the world, and not necessarily the world, but 11 players per positions. So 3, and 4 per positions. So it's best to do that because maybe the 11 best players in the world are all strikers, but you can't put strikers in defensive positions. You understand me? Yes. So they have to put 3, you know? And Putelas could have been an attacking player as well. A forward player. She could have been a winger as well, but they dropped her in an attacking midfielder role. You understand me? So they still leave her because she couldn't come in the forward line. So they left her for attacking midfielder role. All right. So it shows you they try their best to fit in people. All right. All right, so big up Omar Folin, Africans, Chris Smith, massive respect. Yes, people, smash the like button as they come in. We know this is an early show and this is for the ladies. Show that you support the ladies, all right? It's very much important to support the ladies, all right? Very, very much important to support the ladies. And as what we said, we are going to do a set amount of time, all right? Bless up Africans, hope all is well with you and the family. Bonnie is on form, but form is relative in this situation. Yes. I think the only player who doesn't deserve to be in the FIFA 11 is Morgan. But I can think of more players before I put Bonnie on that list as well, African said. All right. Kevin said, JD, Bonnie Shaw was not getting the playing time. So that means you can't, but we know I've said that in the video. Kevin, I've said that in the video. So how can you put her on a list and she not getting any game? You understand me? It's hard for you to put her on the list when others get in the game and they're doing something in 2 back-to-back hard league. A league that Bonisha is in, not getting any game at the time. Are getting a little bit of games at the time. So they are doing well in that league and they are doing well in a harder confed. It's going to be hard for you to put Bonisha over me. That makes no logical sense in that conversation based on the calendar year. And you have to agree with that, guys. So based on what I've said, the only person she could have rivaled would have been Morgan, and I thought that Morgan did better in our region. I think she did better in our region for me, based on what she offered to the United States team. Obviously, people would say the United States team is better, period. So maybe they would have dropped the value of that as well. And I totally understand. Sam Kerr, she was one of the best players in both of our Confed and league. So definitely she deserved to be there. So the answer to that would have been as a no, she was not snubbed from me. But if you believe that she was snubbed, all you need to do is just come back to the video, leave it in the comment section, all right? Because that's how we're gonna do it. Just leave it in the comment section, all right? People, this is a year's worth of work. Yes, Omar, but people don't know, so we have to give them. Okay, basically, this best 11 is who do good at club level. No, but club and country, they based it off, but over a calendar year. All right. So next year, Bonisha's calendar year will look better than last season. She did well last season, don't get me wrong, but not as good as these girls. All right. This season now will make it look better. You get me? Yes, if she can continue to finish out the year strong and even win the leading goal scorer, that would have been nice in our region and do something well in the World Cup against better teams. But guys, if she do well in our league and don't do well in the World Cup, people will start to ask questions. You understand me? So, because they're going to look at the team and say, okay, you're playing with top level people supplying it, but once you're there with maybe lower tier players, you can't do it. They will use other metrics to have the conversation, maybe to exclude her. You understand me? But I think I would include her. I would have included her. Based on this season, Bonnie deserved a spot, but not over the calendar season. If her form continues, she'd definitely be in the next season. And in contention for Ballon d'Or. All right. Ari Vibes, I can tell you, I am agreeing with you there. I think if she continue with this form, she will be in both of the things. So me and you don't agree on a lot of things because I think you overhype things a lot, but you're spot on there. All right, and I love the fact that you be honest that she was not snub because these girls are good players, and I love the fact that you guys are being realistic. You know why? Because you can teach the other persons from Jamaica some things. You know, to understand that nobody ain't fighting against her, because that's the first thing people text me. Oh, you don't see the best 11. You don't see she not on it, but they never really check the background. So that's why we did this video, to make sure people know that these girls are some of the world beaters. Puttalas, she's the best player in the world. You get me? She's the best player in the world, so she deserves to be in it, and they never put her forward. All right. Jamaica making good improvement, just not at big level. No, but she's doing it at big level. Tyrell, she's doing it at big level. But you have to understand that she's in the world level. So the world level don't show you at the top at the start. You have to keep on working because others were there and continuously doing well. So that's how it's going for her at this point. All right. All right. So, all right. Danica says, JD, I see Morgan get in the best 11 before and didn't do anything for club. Okay, so you're just believing that it's because our stats is over padded for United States, why she's getting these looks. Let me know why she's getting these looks. If that's the case, that is a sad one. We definitely have to try and work on that. Number one, she wasn't performing on the same level last year as well as she's performing this year. So she will make it the next one. All right, number one. All right. So all of the money were worried me today. Come in and agree. All right. So why people text me and they were so upset, like people doing Bunny a bad one, you know? All right, respect. Because that's what the same thing I said, you know. The same thing I said to the person, you know, on WhatsApp, you know. No, they didn't. All of these players are players that outperformed her. You could have asked questions for Morgan, but aside from Sam Kerr and those girls, everyone in the 11 performed better than her. But the fact that you guys came here and said the same thing to me, you know, it shows that I am not just, you guys have me at this fight against Jamaica as Jason Guna. He has me as the person that fights against Jamaican players them. So, and Africans as well. And Sean Bass as well. So, I was not fighting against nobody. I was accurate this time. All right. So, won't have to give me my flowers. Thank you very much. I will take it right away. Puttalas is actually a midfielder. She can play winger. She can play winger as well. And she can play as a central forward as well. Yes. But I'm just trying to show you that they could have forced in others that performed well in midfield and put her at striker, you know, central forward, and use a 4-3-3 system. All right, and use the two English players below. All right, that's what I was actually saying. That's what I was actually saying. Bonnie keeps up the form. Yeah, but you skip to. If she was the question asked, you never answered that. You only jump to the next part. If she keep up her form. Okay, wow. So you're avoiding reality. All right, thank you very much. JD, do you think Bunny will get in the best? I just said that if she continue this, she's not just going to only get into the best. She's going to actually get in contention for the Ballon d'Or thing. If she keep it up and no, hold on there. You're not gonna just get the Ballon d'Or just so you know. Your team have to actually do something. Even though it's a singular award, they still base it on team's performance, you know. Say if you're out there and scored 25-30 goals and your team come 15th and 10th, you're not winning nothing. Your team have to come up there. The good thing is City is performing, but others are performing a little bit better than City, to be honest, you know. So City have to keep up the points up there, and she have to do something in the World Cup, or else she not getting any Ballon d'Or. She could have scored 65,000 billion goals. They are going to find a way to say that she was scoring goals, but it was not impacting winning to that level. You understand me? Yes. So that's what they did. No, you never heard the original question in the title. Umber one says, I am not a hater, just a free thinker. You are a good football analyst. You just not always right. If you're wrong, I will call you out. All right, thank you very much. At least you'll be honest today. RR said, love the love. love the ladies getting here. We love that at least they carrying the torch. Okay. No, but RR, if you have watched my channels, I've never stopped covering. I think I actually cover female football and men football. You know? Surprising, you know. Since I've started back my channels, you know, I've covered female football and men's football. You get me? Because we have covered enough tournaments and we always patch up something fast, you know? Why you guys say me love 80? It is because of female football, you know. That's why you guys said I love 80. You get me? I've covered female football right throughout. Right throughout I've covered female football. I never stopped covering female football. Alright, so guys, make sure to smash the like button. So let me get this video, because it's the ladies them. Let me see how much likes the video on. So let me see if we can get a 100 likes of the girls them. We're gonna do an hour, take a 30 minutes break, and then come back with the men's side of it. Alright, so see it. Only not supporting girl 50 odd, and we have a mega 31, but obviously people never followed the conversation so far. JD, the U20 coming up soon. We have it in the title, so we are gonna do it. All right. No, Bonnie Shaw was not snubbed. She did not have a strong enough season. Okay, thank you very much, sir. That is what I wanted from you, from Paris. But you said they missed the title. All right. Anyways, we use a solid 30 minutes to chop up that debate. I wonder if it's because the mad people them don't wake up early. No disrespect. I think it's because the mad people them don't wake up early. If I had done this video 6 hours later, I can tell you it would have been 40 hours out of work to try and convince people and the facts. So no disrespect, but the mad people them don't wake up early. So all the sensible people them going to work wake up early. Yes, so yeah, that's the whole story. So thank you very much for the sensible people them wake up early. All right, I love that. I did 2 early streams and all of the sensible people them turn up. I don't see, no, I blocked TikTok, so I never expected to see him. All right. All right. So JD, what if Bonnie do well at club level and scoring a lot of goals, and for country she don't do well? I think it's gonna go down to a deeper thing. You get me? They are gonna go into analysis. Analytics. I should say they are gonna go into analytics. Look at what, because if somebody win the World Cup and win the Euros, Bonnie could have scored 4,895 billion goals. She ain't winning no Ballon d'Or because one of the English girls win the Euros and win the World Cup and performed maybe in her same team. They ain't gonna give her, and I can't really wrong them for not giving her, because if somebody win the World Cup being one of the best players and win the Euros being one of the best players and play on our team or play in our league and do well, it's gonna be hard for you to give her the thing over them because she just scored a bunch of goals. You understand me? It has to impact on some winning, because remember she's in the Man City team, so it's not like she's not in a big team, so she have to impact on winning. So she have to win at least a Premier League or English League, I should say. She have to win that and dominate the awards to compete with somebody that win the Euros and the World Cup, because those are the 2 hardest levels of female football. You understand me? Where is your sparring partner this man? I don't have any sparring partner. Don't know what you're trying to say. I don't have a clue. All right. Yes. That's true, JD. And Talawa always covering female football. Yes, she does. I think it's mainly she covers female football mainly in Jamaica though, but I kind of cover it more outside from Jamaica. So I think she cover more Jamaican female football than myself. Because you follow them, but I follow the entire football overall, you know. Yes, just like I do with the man. So she do more Jamaican work than me. That is true. True that JD have the most female. Yes, and we have a lot of female supporters as well. I know we will get there later, but keep this same energy when we talking about Haaland. All right, but no one talk about Alan and Ballon d'Or. So what are you talking? You're just making up stories. All right, yes. Oh my God, I've said 2. Oh, the man. Oh, you know what? Let me move over to the actual the next conversation to finish this in an hour. All right, because it looks like the juice starts seeping. It's a fighting time. All right. Happy I am happy. You're you are censoring some people who every time always yeah man. I think when I looked at other channels and see how they behave properly, I've realized that it's an effort to bring down this platform for others to look better. So what we do now, we make sure to block those asses and just move on with life because we never really needed them in the first place. You understand me? Yeah, we have our own support place, you know, and for people to come here and want to create a narrative, they can't be here. This is not the place for them. They can keep them super chat and give to other people. We are not dying for hunger. Megan Rapinoe won the best of 7 games and she only played 6 club games and scored no goals. All right, so that means, Danica, you see where I'm coming from. That means I'm accurate then. Good morning, Lee Young. How you doing, man? We all know that you cover female football because no, don't say that. Don't say that because of Rebecca Spencer. Rebecca Spencer don't play for AD. You understand me? Yup, World Cup performance will always overshadow club performance. Look at Messi. He won male player of the year because of the World Cup. All right, see it? So at least people being sane. So if next year she score 50,000 goals for Manchester City, now do nothing at the World Cup, she cannot get the Ballon d'Or. If you look at an next person's season that won the World Cup and had the stats to back it with other things. All right? Like I said, JD, right now, she is in the conversation based on her season. For next year, she needs a deep run in the World Cup. And Jamaica needs to make the Olympic for her to make the top 3 next year. Oh, wow. All right. So nice to wake up with female football. All right. I had a plan for winning, you know. All right. So they never know. And then right after this, I'm coming with the content crack. But the only way I'm going to come with the content crack is if I give the girls them some love. All right. So if I don't see 100 likes, man's not doing no content crack. Or I'm going to postpone it to later. See, 38 likes and on a whole year. So when the finger's not working. So we can't support the content crack. When you like the arms those too much. Joseph Brown, big up yourself. Didn't get the notification. No man, don't worry yourself, but we don't worry about notification because we know our people will turn up. We're so confident. Yesterday we did a video, it did 200 or 300 live and it's at 800 now. So people come back and it never loaded until this morning and it's still at 800. So that simply means you guys came on the page, go and look if I added anything and then click it. That's called dedication. All right. Yes. So I respect you guys so highly for that. All right. Good morning, Mr. United. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. All right. What you just described sound like Holland. Even if he scores 1 million goal and don't win anything, can't get no Ballon d'Or. But that's what we said. You can't score 1 million goal and others scoring a reasonable amount of goals in impacting and winning and get anything. You can't do it. I'm very sorry. I will not support that in no levels of football. You can't say because your team bad and all sort of thing. No, it don't work. You get me? You can't have meaningless stats and you put it over reasonable stats with quality with accolades behind it. It's not going to work. So I would support that. Flavor, so how you doing, man? Good morning, JD. Work time, no problem, man. But as I've said, later, you wanted me to come with the content crack. I had a good one putting up for you, but I don't think I need to do it because I have to make sure people start liking quality content back. So you know what the levels should be. And that's what I'm turning up. That's why I said I'm giving Humble One and I Revives 1 month of just me alone. Giving the quality. Nobody else. And the platforms. Just me alone. Giving the quality. Because the energy is always there. You know? Yes. But if I have other people, I have to give them time. You know? So I had to share my time. So Humble One never saw my talent. You know? So I'm flaunting my talent. Yes. Cristiano Ronaldo was amazing domestically, but never did well internationally and won Ballon d'Or frequently. But he won trophies. So I said, if Bonisha won the awards in England and also won the Golden Boot with the title for the league, yes, she could challenge one of the girls that did well in England. I remember this was a hypothetical situation. If England go on to win the damn World Cup after doing so well in the the Euros. If the same persons them do well, it's gonna be hard to trump them because they have stats in the same league as herself, perform well on teams that she's from, and maybe they also supplied her as well. All right, yes, so it's gonna be hard to give her it. Island Cat said, JD, will you talk about Omari in your video later? Because he did good yesterday. He did good a couple weeks well. And that's what shows levels. It shows levels. So don't worry yourself, man. We're going to come for it. We're going to come for it, man. But as we said, we have to deal with the girls. Them, and the girls, them, the thing there right now. If Reggae Girls make it past the group stage in World Cup, her ratings will go up and she will be in the contention to win the Ballon d'Or. I could see that because I think it's down to her for the Reggae Girls to qualify for the next round. So definitely, I could see that. That is a factual statement there, number one. Need to hear from the female coach on your panel. How can we? Okay. It's just reached out to a lot of them, and sometimes when I get the interviews. It's hard for me to pull off the interviews because I'm not going to throw everything in my life to make it the interview. It have to make the same time as me, just like them. Because I have things, my kid and work, I would not put over nothing. So if I don't have the time, I can't do it, Yes, because if I come here to do something, I am putting up my money that I would have been making to come here to use more of my money because it's my lighting, my setup, everything to get it done for you. So it's going to cost me $1 billion if I have to drop out those time. No, I have to drop my actual money time to come here to do that, So it has to make the right time, and that's why I never did it with the youth 17 coach. I never did it with the president. I never did it with a lot of people that gave me interviews. But they wanted, some of them wanted to work with me. Some of them I never really checked because I don't see the need because they kind of talk things that I'm not really interested in. You understand me? Yes. And not bad things, but I think other people that knows more about the local side to football would have given a better interview than myself. So I know my levels and I don't try to overdo it. So if I don't know nothing about that part, I am not going to do the interview. It makes perfect sense because I'm not going to be here and letting people blabber on the channel for too long. I've let enough people blabber on this channel for too long and I don't really know what they're talking about. So I only wanted to go on path that I know what I'm talking about, Yes. So anyways, let me move on to this side before we get on. This is the Youth 20 competition coming up. We are going to be covering it just like what we did for the Youth 17s. I expected a lot of you guys to come in on the final party. When I picked my 25 or 27 players and none of the Jamaicans made it, I thought you guys would have turned up and give me an argument because these are the educational streams. So I wanted people to come challenge me, but nobody challenged me and none of the points them, because I wanted and I wanted some challenge and I wanted people to come and talk about it. But people once Jamaica not playing what they do, they hype up Jamaica before. When it finish and the reality comes, they just run off and gone somewhere else until next time to hype up something again. Boy, I don't know. That mentality can't reach nowhere. I'm very sorry. And that mentality will make the JFF don't change and other people that you should hold at the highest in the highest regard don't change. If you just try to glory on things. You understand me? You have to finish it, start it, and finish it. And we will always start it and finish it. What time does the content crack start? It's going to start after this, all right? We are just doing our hour, all right? So Island Card, we know it go. We have completed enough tournaments to know how these people thinks. All right, yes, they are just glory hunters, and we have. Don't get me wrong, guys. Not everybody, because I know that you guys come here religiously. You get me? I know that, but I'm just saying some of these guys that always come with the ridiculous stakes. Those are just the glory hunters. Yes. So, anyways, this is it. We are here, Mr. Dre. Big up, big up, big up. We are talking girls football. We started it. We expected to hear more from you, but we never heard enough from you as well. All right? Yes. But let me continue. They said Miami, Florida. Concacaf has today announced, which was a couple hours ago. No, they said they published this on the 17th of February. Yeah, so CONCACAF has announced the schedule for the 2023 CONCACAF Women's U20 qualifiers. All right, the competition, which will be the first to feature the Confederation's recently launched exciting new youth competition format. All right, Africans talked on this a little bit that they're gonna change certain things. Yes, well, this is what he was actually talking about. It is scheduled to be played April 14th to 23 across 4 venues in the Caribbean and Central America. All right, so let me move on to the detailing. The event's official draw took place on February 16th, and the 32 participating teams were split into 6 total groups. 2 groups of 6 teams and 4 groups of 5 teams each. All right. The results of the draw, as well, the dates and venues were matched. Where matches will take place are as followed. Group A, which is Canada, El Salvador, Cuba, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines, Martinique, and U.S. Virgin Islands. That will be taking place at Estadio Panamericano, San Cristobal, Dominican Republic. All right, so that's where that group will be taking place. Group B, April 14 to 22 at Rignal Jean Francisca Stadium, Willemstad, Curacao. And in that group, which is Group B, has Haiti, Panama, St. Kitts and Nevis, Curacao, St. Martin, and Bahamas. So those are the teams that will be in Group B. Group C, April 15th to the 23rd at Estadio Felix Sanchez, Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. And you have in that group Dominican Republic, Guyana, Suriname, Grenada, and Dominica. All right, yes, so that's Group C. Group D starts April 15th to the 23rd, and that's at the Rignal Jean Francisca Stadium, Willemstad, Curacao. And you have Puerto Rico, Trinidad and Tobago, Cayman Islands, Antigua, Guadeloupe. All right. And then you have Group E, which is the Jamaica group. All right. That starts April 14th to the 22nd, Estadio Nacional, Managua, Nicaragua. So Nicaragua, Jamaica will be in. And in Jamaica's group, you have Jamaica, Honduras, Bermuda, Anguilla, and French Guyana. All right. Yes, so let me know what you say about that. All right, and then Group F, you have Costa Rica, Guatemala, Nicaragua, St. Lucia, Belize. All right, and what this tournament means, all right, you're going to hear. All right, so this is more money as well if you could do good in it. Following round robin play, the 6 group winners will advance to the 2023 CONCACAF Women's U20 Championships. All right, joining the region's top 2 ranked nations, which is United States and Mexico. So those are already the seeding team. So we could see a next group of death again. I don't like this, I don't like this format, guys. Because you had 50 billion good teams in one group, and then you only have 2 coming out of it, or 3 coming out of it. You get me? 2 pretty much coming out of it normal. So let me know, guys, if you are okay with that group pattern where you have 4 over here and 4 over here. So now you have 2 seeded team. Mexico and the United States will be on different sides. But now you'll have United States, Canada in the same group. You understand me? I don't like it because it makes big teams don't go to the World Cup. All right? It's like, and then you have teams that's significantly weaker in a different bracket and get 2-3 chances to go to the damn World Cup. All right? So I don't really like it, But I tell you what, if you guys say you're okay with it, no problem. I think it makes smaller nations can't go to the World Cup. All right? So look at it then. So if Jamaica go to the round of 8 then, Jamaica drop in one of these groups, they're not going to make it again, you know. If they drop in the group of that, you know, it's going to be harder for them to make it, you know, because these teams are even more dominant at the youth stage. So that's what I'm talking about. So they're making it up to make it more difficult for the team that drops in the group of death, and they're a small team to advance. And at the same time, over the next side now, so it's based on the draw that enhance you to qualify. All right. Yes, I wanted to find a way that is more balanced. You know. Yes. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's just me. I don't like it. All right. Yes. All right, so let me continue. The 2023 Concacaf Women's U20 Championship is scheduled to take place May 24th to June 3rd. So immediately after it finishes, you know, they're going to start the next part. All right, so we're going to have football right through it. So you're not going to hear we have no drama video for the next 6 months consecutive. All right, that's good. The 2023, all right, good. The eight-team competition will qualify its top 3 finishers, finalists, and third place match winner to the next year's FIFA U20 Women's World Cup. All right. So you see what they're doing, guys. You see what they're doing. You see how hard it is. You saw how hard it is, guys. So it's gonna go like just like how we had the female big tournament, and then you see like how when you finish in the group, they said the top 2 qualify. No, you're not gonna qualify. You have to go straight to the damn finals. Come first or seconds qualified, and then now the third and fourth placing team will have to fight each other for that third spot. Are you guys feeling this? I don't like it. I don't like this format. I'm very sorry. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I thought that people would have given their take. I don't like it, man. You know, only group winner advanced. Let me tell you what they said here. That no group winners for this competition, but for the champion, the Concacaf Women's Championship, which is 8 teams, will qualify top 3 finishers. The top 3 finishers. Okay, so what are they saying? It's going to be 1 group or 2 groups of 4. Because that's the only way you can get top 3 finisher, you know. All right, finalists and third place match winner. No. It's exactly as our wife said it. That's how it's going to go. It's going to be 2 groups, and it's going to go straight to the finals. Then the winner and second place runners up get it, and then the third place, fourth place match get it. That's what they're going to do. It's not going to be 8 teams. It's not going to be 8 teams. It's going to be exactly like what we had. You get me? And I don't like that. That is too hard. JD, so JD, how much teams will 3 out of the group? It's a 2. Yeah, man. Yes, it's a 2 group of 4, and nobody qualifies until the competition finishes. You have to win it to qualify, come second to qualify, and come third. So just like what we are seeing in the competition just a while ago with the youth 17s, you have to go through everything and then win it or come second. And then the third and fourth position will play for the third spot. That's how it's gonna go. Yeah, the loser of the semifinals. Yes, that's so people think that people from nobody from no group won't qualify. You win your group, you go through. Maybe you get a better seeding for the next round, but that's the only thing you're getting based on what I'm seeing here. You have to go out and win the competition to qualify, coming second or coming third. All right. Yes. I don't like that. I don't like it. I think it breeds some more exciting matches, and that gives more eyeballs and more money in stadiums. That is true. But I think it makes it harder for the smaller teams to advance. That's all I'm saying. I think it makes it harder for the smaller teams to advance. Don't know what you guys think, but that's what I am thinking here. All right. So for now, I have not seen anything from the Jamaican side like I don't see anything of like, for instance, what I would say, for instance, squad release or players that they are interested in. I have not seen nothing like that as yet. I am still waiting for that. It might take a little while. Yes, I'm still waiting for that. Okay, so Jason said 2 groups of 4 is fine for me after the prelim round. Just glad no weaker teams get a bye past the group stage like before. Okay, so Jason said it's okay, it's perfectly better. So no Cinderella moments will happen nowadays. It's all of the big teams will be going to World Cup. Okay, okay, all right. Who you who you who you refer to when you said smaller teams? Um, I'm not the bigger teams and that always be there. Mexico, United States, Canada. Those are the top 3 teams in all levels, female football, all levels. All right. So I'm referring to Jamaica, Jamaica 80, Panama, Guatemala. Those teams I consider as the smaller teams. Those teams I do consider as the smaller teams. Yes, the bigger teams are the top 3. You get me? So when you have only 2 seeded teams in it, which is Mexico and United States and 2 different brackets. So now you could have, because Jamaica could turn out to be the group winner from them. Now you could have United States, Canada, Jamaica, and let me see the other groups here. Let me see the other groups. So you can have, all right, so that's good. You can have Jamaica in one of the 4, United States, Canada, and then you have El Salvador in that same group. Dominican Republic in that same group. That's going to be a hard group for Jamaica to even come out of. You understand me? Um, Yes, I put 80 as one of the smaller teams. The 3 big teams are as followed: United States, Mexico, then Canada. Those are the 3 big teams in the region at all levels football. All levels football. Period. Period. Really. Period. They are the 3 big teams at all levels football. Period. All right. So it's not even a question. Period. So now you can have Jamaica being in a group of death again. And you have to beat one of those teams. And to be honest, it's going to be astronomically hard to beat one of those teams. So I just don't like it. I prefer the one that we did in the World Cup. Put 8 teams and do back double games. I know that people would say, oh, they're not big enough and they don't draw the crowd and stuff. So that's why we can't do it like that. You know, but that would be a more fairer fight. So everybody get their longer games to plan out things, you know. JD, Honduras is a team we should know. And that's why I said I put those 3 because I wanted people to know who are the big dogs first. You know, the big dogs, period. Then you have the Honduras there. I had the Honduras in a separate package by themselves. Then you have, after Honduras, you have Costa Rica, you have Panama, Jamaica, Haiti. Then you have those teams, Guatemala, El Salvador. You have all of those teams. Yes, the octagonal. That's what I would have wanted. You know, because these group things makes it astronomically harder for small teams to reach the World Cup. You know, I think it's very, very tough. Do you think Jamaica will have training camps and try? Yeah, they must. But the time, no, it's February, it's March already. You know, it's gonna be February, March soon. You know, and this competition is pretty much starting in a month's time. April 14th to the 23rd. And then after that, it's going to go the next month. So we're going to have a long 2 months of football for the under 20s if they can progress to the next round. I thought you should have started this a long time, not just now. Sheridan, big up yourself, my brother. Thanks very much for being here. As what we said, guys, make sure you out here supporting the ladies. You know, we have almost approached the hour mark. So thanks everyone that got up early to check out the ladies. Clearly, we saw that you guys don't support the ladies as the men's, which is shocking, you know, which is shocking, knowing that we have a culture of, what I would say, ladies driven situations. All right. To make it to the World Cup, Jamaica has to do better than one of the big 3, USA, Canada, and Mexico, regardless of when in the tournament it is at. So not sure how this makes it any harder. All right. You're not sure. All right. You're not sure. If you have 4 games to do, 3 games to do something, and you have 14 games. Which one is easier? I think the one with more games give you more time to work over things. And if you think you in Jamaica always have some quality players that you bring in, it's hard. It's harder to get them over the top instant. It takes a little while to get them over the top. So that's what I was looking at, because I know that Jamaica always go to recruit, and obviously we don't have everything, the longevity of studying and everything. So it takes a while for we to get it together. So just like we made the late run in the men's football, that's what I'm talking about. So I was trying to give Jamaica a way out to qualify easier, because the more time together, it's better, because we're going to start late. How can the 3 be easier than 14, Jason? When I just explained something. So if you're no good, you have no chemistry or nothing, you're going to be based on luck to qualify. No, I am not going to bat on that, because I saw the other teams played, and I think you have no luck against those teams. None whatsoever. You have to either beat them or you lose. You get me? No luck. The last camp that was held in Florida or Colorado, some U20 players were there. That's how Washington was selected, and she's 17. But I don't know if they have started anything. Okay, thank you. Keep me posted on it. Aren't there a decent amount of players from the Australia trip that are eligible? Yes, you should have. I think Simmons should be able to play again, you know. I think Simmons should be able to play again. Call them out, JD. They don't support female football. No, man. They support female football, you know. I think I'm just doing it on the wrong channel. If I did it on the next channel, a lot more people would have turned up earlier. You know? Yes. JD, who is the coach for U20, man, not U19, hush puppy. All right, U20. But all I'm saying, they just need to put the likes on the video, or else I'm not going to come and do no content crack for them. Yes, we have 58 likes. I'm gonna do it for 10 more minutes, and let me see if we can reach 100 likes so we can have this video. This video won't be loaded until tomorrow. That's how YouTube does it. All right. So in order for people to see it, you have to hit the like button, and it's for the girls. So that's why we said you have to support it. All right. So we're not going to do no content crack. That's how it's gonna go. If you can't hit the like button for this, we ain't doing nothing else. You get me? Yes. JD, the longer the season / tournament, the better teams more likely to rise. Less chance, and no, that's what I'm saying. But these guys, see, no, they are already at their levels. You know why? Because they are training for 2 years. Jamaica only trained for 2 days to go there. So the more time you have, the better the chances of Jamaica to be better. So I know that they are going to be better, but where are their peaks? And we're talking about the quality of players that we are bringing in. So those are the things that I've factored in to say that a longer tournament would have helped them out in the longer run. So that's what I was talking about. The smaller teams won't be consistent enough to last in the longer octagonal format. But Jamaica would not be considered as one of the smaller teams in terms of the quality of the players. So I think you're missing what I'm actually trying to say, you know. All right? I think you're missing what I'm trying to actually say here. All right? Yes. But I will leave it there. The odds are you will have to build your team of older U17 and younger U20. So players like Maya, Simmons, and co. Yes. Players like those. All right? All right. So we will do 1 hour 10. So we have 70 more minutes to go. All right. So we get you the Jamaica group, and also what will take place after. All right. Big up Andrew 55. The longer the season, the better for Jamaica. Yes, but that's what I'm saying to Jason. I don't know why Jason not looking. Remember, look, for instance, guys, if you get 10 players from United States tomorrow, obviously, United States will be better than Jamaica by a country mile. But because both of them coming from the same region and they might possess similar qualities, it's going to take, they are going to get more fine-tuned. But these girls are going to know their personnels that they're playing with more time. So I can't believe that Jason go against what I'm saying there, when it's pretty much obvious that I was trying to just make sure Jamaica could have had the best outing. And the best outing is more time, because we always need more time, because we always start late. You understand me? So that's what I was based in my conversation on. So I think Jason missed every single thing. It look like Jason don't do good in the early morning videos, them, you know. I guess so. All right. I see Simmons making the World Cup roster outside. So we alone gonna get chemistry. No, the other teams will get chemistry as well and gain more confidence and know about their team. But Jason, what I'm trying to say, we're gonna be no good in the start. That's what I'm talking about. So we are going to rise a higher level than how they are going to rise because their level is already high. How higher they can go. But we are going to leave from we are not good to getting good because we get the good players. And it's going to take time. So how can you go against that, Jason? That's logic 101. It can't go no other way. You understand? I know the other teams will get better. But I'm saying the best chance for Jamaica would have to be getting longer tournaments. That's all I was saying, you know. I thought it was clear, you know, but I guess Jason find a way for war. I don't know. Washington Simmons, Zoe Matthew, and Kiki are eligible. What? Kiki? Okay. Outstanding or age. Okay. Oh, Kiki's sister. Okay, Kiki's sister. Cause then me not have to watch this. I think it's a Kiki. Cause I wonder if we have to start the coverage from now till the game start. No man, Jason wake up late man, cause him never pick up what me I tried to say because all yes man, Mr. Dre, you don't know, so some things motivate you to do things a little bit more, you know. Yes, so so the man I'm gonna wonder, now JD not do no more man football, what go on? Yes. Yeah, man, Jason busy do some other things, man. That'll go on. The best chance for Jamaica would would be to prepare and play 3 matches. But that's what we are saying, Jason. But you hear what you just said? The best chance for Jamaica would to prepare and play 3 matches. So we never said that, Jason. We literally said that, you know. But you look at where you start. Look at where you start. We not preparing for nothing, and you know that is just a true facts. We know the facts, you know the facts, but you are the best thing is Jamaica to prepare. We know that, but we know we're not. we know we never gonna prepare. Oh, Jason, how much tournaments we are on YouTube rubbing off this conversation? A lot, but yet still we did not see any improvement. So we have 2 back-to-back tournaments coming. You know why we might prepare for the second one, Jason? You know why we might prepare for the second one? Because we're playing games for the first one, and the first one is 1 month away. So the second one just fall into it. That's the reason why we're going to be prepared for that. You know that. You know that. So I never wanted to even attack that because that was so obvious. I can bet that the other teams are... No, man, the other teams training for 2 years now. Sheridan, what you talking about, man? Mexico played tournaments, you know. So Jamaica preparation is non-existent because we start late. So the longer tournament will help us. That's what I was explaining to Jason, but Jason missed the entire story, you know. But I understand what Jason's saying in the longer run as well too. You know, he must say, yo, we should not we should not give failure and dirty attitude a spot. We should be preparing like the other teams them from first, and then it gives us a better opportunity for 3 games because 3 games would have been less. So if we get a 1 win or something, it kind of propel us in the we know what Jason's saying, but we were just saying what's happening now today. We know the situation, so we know what will actually fly from what won't fly. You understand me? So that was the difference. Well, on the bright side, the core has senior experience and played together from youth 17. At least there is consistency, unlike the men's side. Okay, it's just so we have consistency. We maybe don't have any preparation, but we have consistency. We lower our standards for what? May not do it. Okay, no problem. But for my conversation, that's the reason why we did it. All right? Yes. So guys, we have come to the end. I don't see we reach 70 likes, not even 100 likes in the video. So clearly you guys don't like the girls them. So I'm very shocked because I thought Jamaica was at a a place of the girls them, and this was a beautiful video, informative, filled with vibes, and I like this video more than the next video what I'm gonna do, and I bet you guys are gonna put more likes on the next man's video them. So a man in the love, all right, a man in the love. Me not have nothing to do with it, you know. All right, yes. Big up on yourself. Take care and bye bye. I will come in 1 hour with the content crack. I'm going to gather all the information to have the conversation. So thanks yet again. If you're new and you like what we offer here, definitely subscribe, hit the like button, and just become a part of the new functional team, the team that have education and want to put on some good quality streams. That's the people that we want. We don't want any subscribers. We just want sensible people. You know, yeah, that's what we are looking for. So big up on yourself. Take care. All right, bye bye.